And welcome to Miss and Joy's Tarot. I'm Miss and Joy. And hi, happy birthday, Aquarius. This is your birthday bonus read for 2023. So the way that it works is, I don't know what it's going to be. It will be anything that Spirit needs you to know about your upcoming year. So your birthday is like your personal new year. So of course it's a time where there'll be a lot of ascension taking place within your energy and within your life, a lot of reflection, thinking about the past year of your life and deciding where you want to go for your current year of your personal solar return for year around the sun. So Aquarius, like gonna pull cards. We're using the good tarot. That's what I use for the birthday bonus read. And see whatever message Spirit has for you. It could be a warning, it could be advice, it could be a foreshadowing. I don't know what it's gonna be until it comes out. Whatever it is, the Spirit needs you to know for your upcoming birthday year. And whenever you catch this video, no matter when you watch it, whether you watch it during your birthday season or whether you watch it at any given point throughout the rest of the year, it's good for this entire year. So let's get into your energy. Okay. It's not letting it happen. Okay. All right. Okay, so well, first we have to call Spirit. I have not done so. Spirits of the ancestors, gods and goddesses, guardians and watchers, please be here to deliver a positive and accurate message. Only the spirits that I call here, I mean, it's the greatest and highest of good are welcome here. Please protect us from evil and negativity. Guide us toward love and light, healing, prosperity, abundance, and clarity. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Aquarius, so without further ado, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Let's get your card shuffled and get your birthday message from Spirit. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Let's get into your energy, Aquas. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what message Spirit has for you. Well, after I pull your tarot cards, I will pull, if needed. That came out in a clump. I don't like it. Let's try that again. I will pull any oracle cards as needed. Oh, wow. Okay, Aquarius. I can already tell you that you're not going to like it, but it is what it is. And I'm going to deliver the message to you as it says. You have the Eight of Swords. you have the Eight of Swords here as the overall energy for your read. Aquarius, I forget what it's called. I forget exactly what the condition is called. Oh, goodness, because I recall being in psychology class and I don't remember which one. I don't remember if it was abnormal. I think it was abnormal psychology. I was in abnormal psychology class and we were going over certain social conditions. Um, and there was one particular one. I wish I knew what it was. If I could pull it out of my brain, but I can't right now. The technical term for it. When you think that, I think it's social paranoia. When you think that everybody is out to get you and the world is against you, so you're always suspicious of others and you kind of stay unto yourself. Because when she said it in class, she said she said it's when you think the world is out to get you, because it's not. And I was like, no. And she said it's when you think the world is out to get you and you worried that everything, people do to you is on purpose or for a reason. I said, but it is. And she just looked at me and she just shook her head. She said, why did I know you were going to say that? Because I'm very heavily an introverted person. I don't like people. I prefer not to people. I really do. And yes, I'm paranoid. I think there's some reason for why did you do that? You did that for a reason. You hate me. You don't like me. You were trying to hurt me. You were trying to anger me, or you were trying to upset me or take advantage of me or treat me wrong or do me dirty in some way. That's just how I am. And so I'm very distrusting. I have major, major trust issues. I am very distrusting of others. And I don't people. I stay unto myself. I try to stay home. I live in my bubble. I let very few people in my bubble. And I'm very conscious of who's in my bubble. And I'm still paranoid about the people in the bubble. Still. So, that being said, Aquarius, this is the energy. And I have Aquarius in my Mercury. Which is higher thinking, a way of thinking. So, no, I'm sorry. I have Aquarius in my Mars. I'm Mars and Aquarius. Pisces and Mercury. I'm Mars and Aquarius. So that's the way that I handle conflict, confrontation, and some of my deepest desires. So basically, that makes sense. Most Aquarians are introverted people. They live in their bubble and they don't let many people in their bubble. For whatever reason that they see fit, because that's going to be different for each and every one of you as an individual as to why you have your bubble. But most Aquarians have their bubble and they stay in their bubble and they don't like a lot of people in their bubble. Aquarians, I like to say, or use the term like they say, people don't adult well. Most Aquarians don't emotion well. You kind of keep your emotions inside. You don't let them out. You don't even really like for people to know that you have them. We know that you have them in there. But y'all don't let them out. You don't talk to them, talk about them. You don't deal with them. You kind of just let it be what it is and shove and stuff everything inside. So basically, the Eight of Swords talks about exactly that, which is the Eight of Air in the Good Tarot. The Eight of Air talks about being up in your head. Being in your head, being stuck up there, living up there, thinking, overthinking, not letting anything out, just kind of being contained in your brain. And as I say all the time, it's a tool. It's not a prison. Try not to be up there so much. It's dangerous up there. It can get sketchy. And so that's what I mean. And the Eight of Swords is that exact energy. So basically, Aquarius, your reading is addressing that issue. The introvertedness, the paranoia, the bubble living, the not letting many people into your bubble, not being trusting unto others, being suspicious of everybody, that everybody's out to get me. Because they're not. At least that's what my psychology teacher said. So you have the 5. Hi Amanda, I'm not taking calls. I'm not taking questions till later. We have the 5 of water, which is the 5 of cups. You have the Empress card. You have Temptation, which is the Devil card in other decks. You have the Sun card, the Hermit card, and the Eight of Pentacles. So basically, this advice is telling you that for the upcoming year, even though you may have had things that didn't go properly or go well for you in the past in life, but we all have. We've all been hurt. We've all had those down points. We've all had those people that we let into the bubble and we realized we shouldn't have let that person in the bubble, or people that we let them into our bubble and they popped our bubble and we had to make another bubble. So we made the bubble smaller, and then those regrets and those shoulda, coulda, wouldas, or shouldn't have, couldn't have, shouldn't have, and wouldn't have. You can call them what you want, or put it how you put whatever spin on it that you please. But those regrets, those mistakes that we feel that we've made in the past that we don't want to continue to repeat moving forward, we all have those. We all have those. But what this is asking you to do is try something different and try something new. With the Emperor, with the Five of Water to the Empress card. That the energy of you wanting to be unto yourself, being unto yourself, being alone, and just being, because it's not that you're not, how can I put this? There's when you're in this energy, there's a happiness, but then there's an underlying sadness. Because when you have that happiness and that peace within yourself, eventually at some point, most people want somebody in the bubble with them to share that energy with. So even though, Sun card, you're happy, singular, because for me, the Sun card is your singular happiness. Being happy unto yourself or all by yourself. Even though you're happy all by yourself with the Hermit card here, and you've done your work and you've done what you needed to do, and you are good being alone and unto yourself and happy, that's when most people should or need to open up and find someone else to kind of let into the bubble to share in that happiness. But the thing is, you have to make sure that that person is in the same happy all by myself energy. I was just saying this to my person the other day because he said, I just want to make you happy. I want to do anything I can in order to make you happy. And I said that I appreciate that. That is so sweet. That's a wonderful thought. But that's not your job. And I said, and that's a misconception that a lot of people have within relationships. It's not your job within a relationship to make another person or another individual happy. I'm supposed to be happy all by myself and unto myself. And you're supposed to be happy all by yourself or unto yourself. And then two happy people unto themselves are supposed to come together and be two happy people together. That's why I hate the saying, oh, it's 50-50. No, you need to be 100% and I need to be at 100%. So when we're together, we make 200%. And should somebody slip a little bit, because it happens, people get depressed, people go through things, people experience hard times and turmoil in their lives, and you need your person to be there for you, or you need to be there for your person. Now, whereas one of you can be at 100% and the other one could be at 60, 50, 70, and somebody is there to hold them up and hold up the slack and make up the slack. Take up the slack. You see what I'm saying? So it's important that everybody brings their whole self, a whole happy unto themselves person into a situation or a commitment, because it's no one else's responsibility to make you happy, to support your happiness, or your mental health. All of those things are your responsibility. Your happiness, your mental health, sanity, clarity, and financial stability. All of those things are your responsibility unto yourself when and upon entering into a relationship or a connection. And that's where a lot of relationships fail, and a lot of people have misconceptions in relation to what a relationship is about, because it's not your job. He was so sweet and wonderful in saying that, but it's not his job to make me happy. It's my job to be happy unto myself. Okay? All right. So, all that being said, all that your message for the year is saying, Aquarius, is that you need to do something a little different. You need to try something new. And you need to either come out of the bubble or let some people up in there with you. Okay? Okay. This is saying that you're happy. You're in a good place. You've done your shadow work. You're stable. You're abundant. You're continuously doing your work because people think, well, I've done my work. No, you're never done. You've never done. As in past tense, ain't got no more left to do. What's it ain't? That felt weird. I don't use that word. But anyway, but um it's not that you're never done. Shadow work is self work. Working on yourself is something that you do up until and more than likely at the most point and most important point in your last moments in this 3D incarnation. Because think about it, if you're on your way out, if you're not however it goes, if it's a sudden thing where you have time to rationalize, oh God, I'm about to die, or if it's a long-term thing where you say are diagnosed with a disease, it's going to take you out in a few months or a few years, and you have to rationalize the fact that you're going to go shortly. However it is, that's when you have to do the most work with yourself, on yourself, and in your life, because that's a rationalization that is a hard one to come to terms with. Okay? So, I mean, some of us get the pleasure of being, bam, just gone. Like, it just happened real quick and it's done and you didn't have time to process it. It was just over. That would be nice, but not everybody gets that. And so in those moments, that's probably the deepest shadow work that you ever have to do to rationalize the ending of your life cycle here and about when you're about to cross over. So that shadow work is never done. Life is going to continuously, even if you get good with yourself and within yourself, life is still going to continue to dish you out lessons and situations that are going to cause you to have to do more work on yourself and with others. Did you turn the heat on just then? Oh, I thought that's what you went. I'm sorry. Bless you. Oh no. Okay. I need to. And so this is saying that you're in a good place, Aquarius, that you're killing it. That's what this is saying, that you're good overall for the most part, but that you need to change that one or work on changing that one thing about yourself. And that's the toughest thing because I know my Aquarians, my middle boy is an Aquarius, and if he sees this message, he's going to be like, nope. I'm in my bubble. Ain't nobody getting up in this bitch with me. I'm in here. Right. I'm at peace. It's me and my video game system up in here. And we good. We don't have no drama. I got my beer. And I'm all right. What did she fall on? Oh. That's what me mom be telling you. Don't leave everything everywhere. Because me might be falling too, and I'll be mad. But so basically, Aquarius, this is the message that you don't want to hear for the year. And I'm just a messenger, so don't shoot the messenger. But Spirit would like the message for you from Spirit is to work on being in the bubble or coming out of the bubble or letting people in, allowing people in the bubble with you. At least one person. I mean, just one, maybe, possibly. Just try it. Let's get your oracle card. I'm going to do a goddess card for you. This was a cute read, Aquarius. Nothing too major, nothing too heavy, nothing too serious. Just some encouragement to maybe people a little more. To socialize a little more, to be a little more open, to be a little more outgoing, to be a little more vulnerable. Just a bit. I love you. Let me get you. We're going to do a goddess card. Where are they? And I think that should pretty much cover it because this wasn't, some of the reads be a little heavy. The birthday reads, the message be a little strong, but this is a good one. This is nothing surprising. Knowing my Aquarian bunch. Knowing my Aqua bunch. All right. 10:10 on the time clock. Ah, that's what they're saying. Okay. So it might actually help you to grow. Urzuli, prosperity. That's what they were saying with the Eight of Pentacles there too. That it'll help you to grow. There we go. Hold on. All right, Urzuli, prosperity. Acquiring things in life is not a sin, but to prosper at the expense of others' well-being is to walk a road that grows increasingly impassable underfoot. A life of excess spending, taking, desiring more and more comes at a price. It is nice to be adored, to play the field, to have your jar of hearts full to the brim, but Urzuli looks into your soul and sees a far less rosy future if you continue to live without taking responsibility for people and the things you collect along the way. You will soon be judged for who you are and not what you have. Right now, it might be hard to tell who the real you is, especially under all your stuff. Turn it over to Urzuli now so she can help you sort through the muddle and show you what is really worth hanging on to and how to better take care of it. The pieces of advice that go along with this card are: avoid borrowing too much money as strings are always attached. Number 2, a lie is exposed. Number 3, time to choose the right person. Here it is. Here it is. Time to choose the right person for you and stop stringing others along. Number, what was that? That was 3, 4, whatever number it was. The next one is clean out your space and give your unwanted items to a good cause. Next one is recycle more, waste less, and then be honest in love. All right, and then it says a debt must be paid. All right, Aquarius, so there you go. Time to let other people into your life. Time to be more giving, because it talks about material things, and that can be a thing, because when we were just discussing how my granddaughter is an only child, and when her cousin comes over, she's very possessive of her people, me and her mom, and her things, but she's an only child, and she's not used to having to share her things or her toys or her space or her people. And that's how you get when you're in the bubble for so long. You're not used to having other people in there. You don't want nobody touching your stuff. That's my stuff. I'm here with my stuff alone. Don't touch it. You're not used to sharing your energy, your time, your resources, or your love or attention. Okay? So apply that card in that particular way, because that's what it's speaking to. And maybe it's time to pick a person. Maybe just reach in that jar of people that come by but you don't let stay, and just pick one. Okay? All right. Hey, China, I'm at the end. I'm about to log off. So, Aquarius, once again, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. And I hope you have a wonderful birthday season. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your year for 2023. I know you don't want the advice given, but I had to deliver the message that was there to deliver for you. Don't murder the messenger. I love you, Aquarius. Happy birthday. Bye.